What is up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting edition of Grippin and Rippin. As always, I am your host, Dave Wonder, and tonight I am joined by several of my very favoriteest people in the whole wide world. As you know, it'll be we three nerds as it goes, but joining me first from the den of all things geeky, it's Mr. Geeky. Hi, Mr. Geeky.
Oh, hello. What? Wait. You're wearing a hat? I don't think I've ever seen you in a hat.
Well, well, it has no brim, so it's like a beanie. It says.
Oh, it looks nice. It just threw me. Hello.
Hello. And then we have two other guests who will be joining us shortly. One was having some camera issues, but that'll be Mr. Land Pitts. Very excited for him to stop on by. And Tony will be jumping on here in just a little bit after he gets the little one down to bed. But I do want to give a quick shout out to all the COJ already chiming off in the chat because you've been going hot and heavy for a little while now. We got Fornit in there. We got Toy Geekosaurus, Stanley's Toy Channel, Epic Badger, Shake the Clone, Mighty Mike, Tio Mike, 3M5000. Shaggy coming with them. Sweet emotes. We got Nightmare in there as well. Who else we got? Tio's singing along. Mr. Geeky is just throwing me off my game. We got Darth. What up, Darth? Who else we got in here? We got comics. We got Darth Nexus. Dave looks like he's about to take a knee and tell some people. Hey. So the reason I titled this episode KO-Mania is I received this in the mail today. This is a bootleg Agent Venom Rebel Tech figure. The problem is that the bottom fell out and there's 1,000,000,001 trays of stuff. And so I have to take this out, and I figure this will pretty much be my unboxing tonight. So I'm guessing it's going to take me a while. Just going out on there on a limb. But Mr. Geeky, how are you doing? What do you got on tap tonight?
I don't have anything tonight. Tonight I'm just
shenanigans. I've seen your mountains.
Oh, I got so much stuff, and I'm so excited too because one of them is freaking Crying Hound.
Ooh, there he is.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then I got this bad boy today too.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So
I can't say it too loud, but I picked that up for Ollie. It's out in my car.
Nice.
He doesn't know.
Very nice. I didn't see these two yet, but I get this one coming to me.
Very cool.
Shortly.
Hold on. We the other two gentlemen have joined the fray, so new challengers approach. First off, we have that beardo weirdo himself. It's Tony. Hey,
be careful. Be careful with that. I don't own that name. So I know there's a guy out there who looks exactly like me that goes by beardo weirdo. So be careful.
He just has hair. And speaking of having hair, hi, Lan. How's it going, buddy?
Well, thank you. I try. It's going okay.
Right
I think
on.
so anyway.
So Geeky was talking about some of his turtle-themed goodies that he has to unlock or unload tonight / open up tonight. And I know you wanted to come on because you have something turtle-related you wanted to unbox and discuss.
He can go first because I feel like this is so stupid, but also very cool. It's just something
like,
I never thought.
Just like this custom. Yeah.
Oh, I know that guy. What you made a custom?
Yeah, I made him. He tagged with Orange OC when he was here a long time ago. So I put the Jericho pants on him, and then put his Doc Martens on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
I thought it was a little silly.
But yeah, Geeky, go first.
Oh, well, hold on.
What?
Tony still asked it. Tony, do you have anything down the box tonight? Oh, you have. You have bunches of stuff. Right?
Oh, fun! That's from the new movie, right?
Oh,
yes, that's the new movie one.
Who are the other characters that came in that first wave? I know Shadow, right?
Robotnik and Sonic, yeah.
So hopefully they will put out Knuckles to go with these guys.
Have they announced the second wave yet? Yeah. Well, I mean, for the Mario movie, they did that second wave. Seems like that's how they're doing it for the film related stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Boo Earns, right out the pack.
More breakage. Is it a clean break or is it easy to?
It's a Revoltech joint, so I mean it reattaches on, but it was just like flopping around in the packet. This is the new hotness of like Agent Venom.
Oh,
fun.
What broke off?
Oh no! Oh, there we go. It didn't break. It just the peg joint was loose, so it popped out.
Well, I mean that's kind of apt for the character.
Yeah, a little bit. Ouch, land.
It's not ouch. It's how that works.
That's right. Oh man. I also saw congratulations land being announced for Twin Cities Con this coming November. Very cool.
Minneapolis, baby.
That'll be good.
I think so. I had fun last time. I'm just sad I can't do Madison. It's just too close to Baltimore, and then what's the other show? Oh yeah, New York, because I'm also going to be in Atlanta for like a week in between. But it looks like a good lineup, and I hope everyone really has fun in Madison.
Yeah, it's going to be good. What broke off besides the licensing? Yeah. No, someone commented, what broke off besides the licensing? Also, Darth Nexus says, every time a Beardo video pops up while I'm scrolling, I have to do a double take like, oh shit, is that Tony?
Yeah.
We just do like an asterisk. Can we say Beardo Weirdo 1? Maybe they just have an asterisk at the front so they know it's distinctively different than the the other Beardo Weirdo.
Yes, this is Beardo Weirdo Northland.
Yeah.
Is it legally distinctive enough to say COJ Beardo Weirdo?
I don't think so. Oh, are these differently made? No, they're all the same. I'm trying to. So each one of the.
That's cool.
That's neat. So each one of the holsters that clips onto them has this little. It's just the handle of the gun, so that it plugs in, and it looks on the outside like the gun is in the holster, but if you flip it around, it's just. I don't know if you can see that. It's just like pegged in like a toothpick. Kind of weird.
I'm gonna go retro a little bit here too. So I dig into some characters that I've been like staring at in this package for way too long. So some going old school NECA with some of the so Rat King, Vernon, A-Stuck, Mutagen Man. I got a couple more too. We'll see how far.
Mutagen Man, love that Mutagen Man.
Oh yeah, it's just like this glass front or the it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The only thing is like I want to pour water into it, and I know that's not probably gonna be a good idea.
That's not gonna be good for it, bud.
No.
Yeah.
I still wanna.
mutagen man over here. Just what a great design in general. So
I was gonna say, didn't I draw that mutagen man for you, Lan?
you do, yeah. It's in my but I mean I have my like actual classic mutagen man like behind me.
What a Mr. Ryan Clark. Oh hell yeah.
He's complete finally. It took forever to get a little tube, but yeah.
All you had to do was ask.
And then I did. I mean, I didn't ask you. I ended up getting it from another collector group, but now I know. So,
no.
Okay, I guess I would be easier to go first since mine's pretty easy to do.
Do it.
Okay. So, Dr. Squatch was kind enough to send me the sold out Cowabunga cleanse soap. So,
pizza flavored soap. Pizza scented soap.
I don't know if it's pizza flavored. I'm not going to try that. But it's really interesting because it definitely smells like pizza, and I mean that in like a literal sense. It smells like a margarita. So you can kind of tell. So these specks right here are basil.
Yeah.
So so it's got basil leaves, and that's very upfront. The basil leaves come very, very upfront. I'm not. No, we're not going to do that here, Chris. We're not going to do that here.
Just a lick.
But I really liked it. I took a sliver off to like actually try it. In the shower to actually see like how it smelled, like actually with water and get the aromatics going. And it's not bad. Like I said, basil is really up front. There's a hint of like tomato like spice to be sort of like the like tomato paste. And then there's like the sweet, like yeasty undertone to it. It's just fascinating how they did this. So it is sold out, unfortunately. But again, thank you for Dr. Squatch for handing this over. We'll see. When is that? When is your? When are you
That's
doing
in November. That's in November.
That's in November. We'll talk. We'll talk in November. We'll talk in November. But I don't know. Like it's very cool. I love it actually uses like the old school like licensing art for it. It's from Mikey's famous original, which Super 7 just did a whole bunch of stuff for Super 7 for San Diego. Even had like their own like little pizzeria that Dave and I tried to go, and that was insane. So what did we end up eating?
I don't remember. I just remember we passed a place. Yeah, those burritos were pizza. Right. I just remember going past Pudgy's World, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, they also sent me. Let me see if I have it in my vicinity. It's been a good mail week. They also sent me the Minecraft diamond scent. That's really good too. It kind of smells like a pumice stone. Let me see if I can find that. I've been taking like photos of like long delayed photos of all my San Diego stuff, which is the only because I only did like one big San Diego exclusive.
Do they have to put like a disclaimer on there saying like does not contain actual mutagen or along those lines? To you will not grow a tail from.
No, stealthy, courageous, and playful, like a Squatch man should be. Basil leaves and tomato extract, 0 grit. Now I like grits. Lather up the cold process and scrub. Yep. No. Sadly, so this could technically turn me into some sort of mutagen. Hopefully, we'll see. Who can say? No. So
that is young. Yeah.
This was the only San Diego exclusive I brought. I got at the convention. It's the only thing I had my eyes set on, and they're great. I brought them with me to Dragon Con, and they brought me good luck.
Nice.
Like, I love the little base comes with like a little diorama, like their little forest diorama looks great.
They did a really nice job on that set.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I will say one of the weird things with this is it's sculpted like it's holding a trigger finger, but they just have the slot, so it slots all the way up. So it's an illusion. Cool.
Are we really talking about different soap tastes in the chat?
Apparently, hey man, COJ.
What are they saying it tastes the best? What's the best flavor?
Dial soap tastes worse than ivory? Why are we tasting soap, people? Why are we doing this to ourselves?
I don't know about you, but if I ever said a naughty word growing up, it was bad.
I feel like Ocean Breeze to me feels like it would taste the best.
Ocean
maybe.
Breeze.
I like how at least you said would feel like instead of I know for a fact, and then you bust out like your taste hierarchy. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't do that.
Watch. Dude,
someone did have a question about. Oh, that Connor looks so good. He's
got them skinny jeans.
Todd McFarlane base.
Yeah,
I was about to say the not Todd McFarlane base. I did see the I did see the looking forward to the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. So I talked about a big mail day. Arcade One sent over the Marvel Collection arcade cabinet yesterday, and I have that up and ready too, and it looks great. Let's see if I can just. There you go. You know, it's far away in the living room, but
hold on.
Yeah,
your camera froze.
Oh,
nope. We're losing you. Come back to us, land.
Oh no. Okay. Anything now? Oh no, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, this is fun. Oh damn, Geeky in that time got Crying Hound out.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah, I did. His name.
Oh, there we go, man. You're back.
Okay.
I love this so much.
Dude, it's such a good figure.
So happy. Yeah, and it's freaking massive too. This thing is very heavy.
Yeah.
I cut out what we were talking about the tastes of soap, by the way, but
well, yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine just doing that for fun. But yeah, Dave, we'll figure it out for charity. Yeah.
All right. It's non-toxic.
Yeah. Dad says non-toxic. There you go, Dave. I just sent you something over Messenger.
Oh, cool. What up, Esteban? How's it going, bud?
Yeah.
Actually, I messaged your bud that we had the burritos with from One Up because he was like, if you have any ideas. I'm like, I have a couple ideas, so I shot him those over. So see if I
can. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, Rob's great. Rob's real good.
I'm curious if because they teased that El Mysterio is also coming. So I'm curious if that might come with an extra Crying Hound head, where it's like, because he has he's so expressive in the series, where it's like kind of like
there's so much plastic on that figure already, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yep. Oh yeah. I mean, otherwise Archie accessory pack.
Yeah.
That would be a welcome thing as well. I mean, that's the thing. There's so many different smaller size characters that would be fun for that, and little accessories that could go with that too.
Dave, did you ever get the turtle monster figures?
Yeah, I'm up to date with them. I know they're doing the black and whites now.
I just saw them at Target. I'm thinking about it.
So the crazy thing is, there's that 4-pack, or if you hit Walmart, there's 2 2-packs of the same figures. I think they're really cool. I'm gonna stick with the colored versions just because
I thought there was only 1 2-pack.
No, there's 2 2-packs.
Oh, because I thought the 4-pack was the other 4, and the 1 2-pack was the creature and the werewolf.
No, I think that there's 2 different 2-packs now, and it's basically it totals out to be what the 4-pack was.
Well, because there was six different versions of the turtles.
Oh, maybe it is then. I thought it was the same turtles because I thought there were 2-packs and then 1 4-pack. Either way, it's just black and white versions of the colored ones, which is cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but space and money wise, I'm like, I'm just gonna stick with the one version. Like, they're really
that makes
cool.
sense. I didn't get any of them because I just couldn't find really the set or like individuals. So for the Nika Universal Monsters figures anyway, I just collect the black and white ones.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
That makes sense.
Oh. I mean, like that's the fun thing. Like, I think that's some of the most brilliant marketing because it's like, oh, you get a lot more use out of your tooling.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
They're shaking hands, and it's great.
Dancing in the dark.
How many new Gargoyles, by the way, do you think we're going to see come New York Comic Con? Because we didn't see any this last time around.
I mean, they
busted their load at Toy Fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They still haven't shown Macbeth off fully.
Right. Well, and Cold Stone. Yeah.
Well, because we're getting Cold Fire, we're getting Cold Stone, we have Macbeth, we have
Has Cold Fire been shown yet, or is that just assumed?
So talking to Stefan at Toy Fair, basically, that's nice.
Tony.
Like we talked about
that's cool.
Our dream Gargoyles figures outside of what we already have. And he's like, man, if I had my way, I would do everyone. I would do Ophelia. I would do Princess Catherine. We don't have a Magus. We don't have we don't have
Oberon. Right. I mean,
we don't have an Oberon. We don't have the pack. So and he talked about how the pack feels like a commitment. And I'm like, man, I'm already deep into this line anyway. Let me just keep committing. I want the pack. So
I think that's where I'm grateful that they kind of were like, we're gonna pump our brakes for just a second because it's like, hey, you know how you like this turtle line? Here's 27 more figures from it. It's like sweet Sassy Moleskin. And they're like, hey, we heard you like 2012 turtles, so guess what? Get started again.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, that's because there's going to definitely be more to be seen from that too. I mean, I think with the Pixel Dan conversation, right? Trevor noted that all 4 turtles have been sculpted.
Yeah.
And I imagine there's more than that has been sculpted. So I'm sure we'll see some of that at New York Comic Con too. By the way, can I say that I am this is until I get Herman the Hermit Crab, this is going to be my version of Herman the Hermit Crab.
Nice.
Yeah.
It works. It fucking works. Even when Macbeth was announced, shouldn't he have been out by now? Well, that's the thing is he never was formally solicited. He
was just shown at Toy Fair.
Yeah, he was just shown off. They didn't do anything with him.
He had a hunter mask. He had all his weapons and then one other accessory.
Well, he's gonna come with Hudson's wings, cape wings.
Wings, yeah.
So he's the last piece of the puzzle if you want to have the original clan with that. Also,
Jones is asking for our top 10 Gargoyles figures. I think I can do that pretty easily. If you want to participate,
I think I did do it.
Okay. So it's me. Okay, so the pack is 5 out of the gate. So that's easy. That's cool. I would love to see Goliath with the Eye of Odin. I would love to see. I mean, what a great design that was, anyway. I would love to see Coyote. That's another built mega figure Coyote, or regular Xanatos Coyote. Doesn't matter because that's another pack member right there.
Right.
Man, we still haven't gotten Magus or Catherine. I feel like if we get make that a 2-pack. Just make that a 2-pack. I feel like they should have come with the Phoenix Gate. Instead, we got the the re-release, and I get it. I get why we got that because of the story it told and everything. But I don't care. I don't need another Goliath and Demona just to get the Phoenix Gate. I'm just gonna buy a repro off Etsy at this point. But yeah, two more I think. Thomas, I would love to see Thomas in his like gargoyle armor from the Avatar Chronicles, and one more just to be fun. Part of me wants a Matt Bluestone, but I feel like
I'm just gonna say Puck.
That's a good that's a good one. Okay,
Puck and his alter ego too.
Yeah, we haven't gotten Owen. Owen.
Right.
So yeah, I would say make an Owen and Puck 2-pack. Just make these 2-packs that make sense.
Here's what I would love to see. I'd love to see a mirror version of Elisa and Goliath, where it's a human.
Oh man, okay, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
I mean, we do have some like deep cuts in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the whole idea of like a gathering would be really fun too. Like later down, you get the Oberon and Titania 2-pack. So.
Well, dude, all the Labyrinth clan. I mean, a lot of those are easy repaints too, right? So you could do. Am I thinking right? Or it's like with Malibu and right? Is that? Am I thinking the right clan?
Yeah, it's Malibu, Burbank, Hollywood.
They're the California crew.
Yeah, they were West Coast.
yeah. But was Talon part of that too for a bit, or is he? He's a different clan, right? But Talon,
they were. That was Talon, Claw, Fang, and then Maggie never got a nickname.
Yeah, right.
Is it weird that as a kid, when they had like the Gargoyles West Coast, I was like, are they teaming up with the Americans out there? Like, is Wonder Man and Mockingbird and like Hawkeye just like, check that shit out? Like, like I thought that was so cool. I was not.
The international Gargoyles will be really good. You have Griff, Una, and Leo in Britain, and then you had the one the snake ones in the Amazon, and then the ones in Japan, and then I think there was one more. But yeah, no, those would be really cool. Love that whole idea. Yeah, like that was the whole thing with Stefan when talking about the brand manager over at NECA for Gargoyles, and I think he oversees the horror too, because we talked about the likenesses and everything, because that was still when Christopher Lee, the Christopher Lee Dracula was still waiting for pending license approval.
The weird thing is was it Trick or Treat? Someone just did the Hammer, Cushing, and Lee figures, and they're fucking phenomenal looking. Ooh. They are real nice. We have them at the shop, and I was like, "Ooh, that's nifty." Also, I don't own any other Amazing Yamaguchi figures from Rebel Tech, but this these crazy spindles and shit that plug into the back are by far the coolest part of this figure, because you could just get some gnarly looking shit going.
That's wild.
Just fun. It looks, it just adds so much movement to it. I got to figure out how to put the hands on. That's the only bad thing, is there's no instructions with the KO. It's cool though.
I'm trying to think what else. I think if there's anything else I have coming.
They asked us for our top 10. I'd ask the audience. I'd ask the people in the chat too. What is your top 10 for Gargoyles? What would you like to see?
Right. I mean,
everyone's is going to be very.
I mean, who remembers because the 30th anniversary is coming up next month. I'm really excited. I'm trying to get Greg Wiseman to do a serious retrospect for work. I pitched it. We're just trying to like get things together. But yeah, I love Gargoyles. If you haven't figured that out,
I don't know if you'd want. I could get you hooked up with Chris Jones, and he could get Greg real easy, because they had talked about doing a book for a while on it, I think.
Well, I mean, you have the series over at Dynamite right now that Wiseman is writing. No, he's pretty easy to get a hold of. It's just timing.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to figure out. But yeah, no, that's the culmination of like my whole writing career is just getting paid to talk about gargoyles. But yeah, no, I like that's one line I really want to get like heavy into, and it's just they take up so much damn room with these wings. Like
that's why I've been getting the cape wings.
Yeah, I have Demona with hers out with a gun, but I have Goliath with his folded reading, and then there's Bronx. But they're mainly just folded just to save room. These wingspans are killing me, Nika. Jesus.
I did see someone do a really kick. So they had like it was the background. It was a focus group I was a part of for indie comic creators, and this dude had his Eternia set up behind him. And it was like flat up against the wall, and then he had all the gargoyles with their full wingspans out on like the tops of the towers, and I was like, "That's so cool!"
Like, I didn't think about. Oh man, that's nice. That's a really vintage Eternia.
I don't know. It was far enough back where I was like, I was sitting there like staring into the camera really close, and I'm like, I'm sure they think I'm a psychopath or something, but did not get a chance to ask. Unfortunately.
No, it's pretty good.
I feel like Stone Sleep gargoyles would be an easy repaint to do too.
Yeah, so easy. Sorry, I'm selling the soap again. It just smells real good. It just smells real good. Like I'm into it.
Is that a Scarlet Pumpernickel figure?
This? No, I think this is the Foot Elite from IDWs.
I thought it was what's his name? Vermin from Captain Planet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, now we can talk Captain Planet. There's no you can't bring that up, and we need a Captain Planet line. How is like that's like
if you do a Captain Planet line, I think keep it at reaction. I think just keep it at a simple reaction line.
2 words. Ted Turner is what stands in between you and a fucking Captain Planet.
Is he set against that though?
Not necessarily.
I'm guessing it's just the money involved of getting the license, because no one's had the fucking license forever.
Okay.
But I wonder I wonder though. I wonder if for the sake of, has there never been a toy at all for Captain Planet? I feel like Funko is like
line.
No. I know like there's vintage. But I'm saying, like, in more modern, has there not been a Funko of it or something?
No,
I think Funko did pops, but
because it's just shocking to me. Because like no one is doing the because it had the characters there were just phenomenal. They were just like so toyetic.
Verminous Thumb. Thank you, Chris. I was like, what is that guy's name? Vermin something. Yeah.
Blight and Verminous Scum and so there were.
I've never seen those.
Dude, and the was it Captain what was the
Captain Pollution.
Captain Pollution.
Yeah, Captain Pollution. And then there was that
Duke
other
Nukem.
villain that was voiced by Sting. Did Sting do like the voice cast for Captain Planet is wild. You had Whoopi Goldberg as Gaia at like the peak of her celebrity. She just won an Oscar for Ghost. You had LeVar Burton. You had Jeff Goldblum. You had Tim Curry. You had Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan was the voice of Dr. Blight. Like, it was just really weird.
Oh, what up, Slim? That's good. That says that the new Captain Planet toy line was being produced by the COJ.
Cops, I think, was just announced, wasn't it?
I don't believe it is a licensed version of Cops. It was
sorry.
It was a slight. It was like a workaround. It was like Cop S. Like I feel like
yeah,
they
I just remember the bulletproof design, and I was like, oh right, oh Cops is coming back, but maybe not. Okay, gotcha. Zarm, thank you again, Chris. Chris is on it. He's like my personal Google today.
Oh yeah,
Chris's
man's in it.
I know. But yeah, no, that's just something down the line because I mean Hasbro just announced a reboot of the reboots that they are announcing for the works. They're doing a gem reboot. They're doing they just bought the license for a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh damn.
Mask.
Yeah.
Who is doing this? This is
Loyal Subjects.
Loyal Subjects. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. What was it? Gosh, what's the name of that thing? The things that did the name is on the tip of my tongue. First of all, there's Inhumans that are like dying to be made again, but that's
no. You're talking about Inhumanoids.
Sorry, Inhumanoids, but also the ones that they had the lenticulars on their chest.
Are you talking about the
Supernaturals too. I can in my mind I think I probably watched
the Visionaries.
Yeah, Visionaries too. Visionaries is the one with like they had like
the snaps,
the logo. Yeah.
You had I only have one Visionary because he just had a cool design. But yeah, Leoric, the leader. Yeah, these were the Visionaries. Now, if you're talking about the Supernaturals, that was like the full body that like
that was like where they were ghosts or ghouls or whatever.
Yeah, that's the Supernaturals. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are really cool. I'm just a sucker for that kind of stuff, right? So any lenticulars, I'm like, Kid Me was like, give me all of it, And
I had a lenticular, lenticular Thor sticker that was on the back of my calculator that I got from like some skate rink back in the day, and it was like my proudest thing that I had in my backpack. I'm like, look at it. Like it was a fucking like Joe Jusko painting or some shit. Like it's ridiculous. Mr. Jones says holograms are cool as hell. Shaggy says, what about the figures with spider puppets? Those were sectors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's they started doing those over at in the South.
It's like 3 or 4 figures, and then
they didn't even do I think they only did 2. I don't think the other 2 have come out yet.
It was a very small, like, I wouldn't even, like, reboot, I guess.
But I wonder if as the other stuff starts kicking off more, if they'll return to it and start doing more of those.
Mind. I like the idea. I like their designs. I like I had like 2 sectors growing up, and I think like one of the beetle puppet. One of the beetle vehicles.
Fresh Monkey is doing a Cops and Crooks line. There we go.
Oh, cool.
The funny thing was, I remember I was helping my buddy Patrick sell off like a lot of his collection from growing up, and he goes, "Yeah, check this out," and he opens up a bin, and it was the entire line of sectors. And like I remember the commercial. So he's 5 years older than me. He was one of my brother's friends, like growing up, and we've been friends forever. And like I'm just like, holy shit. And then I kept digging, and I'm like, oh, he had all the puppets, like the fly that like you could ride that had the hand puppet, and then he had the frigging hive.
The Hive playset was rad.
Yeah,
I do remember the Hive playset a lot.
That's a beefy son bitch. Also, what up, Winterstar? How's it going? Bring back modern reboot figures. In Filmation.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well, I missed that. What was it? Bring back what?
Modern,
Jones said,
yes. Modern reboot. Yeah.
Freaking yes.
Geeky,
yes.
What was that in your hand?
Incredibleness is what this was. This is what came. I finally opened Thaylog because we were talking Gargoyles, and I'm like, I've been staring at this thing forever. I need to open it. This is the gun that he comes with, and it's like, look at this. Look at that. That's incredible.
Yeah. Now the only thing about that Thaylog figure, I felt like it was a cheap repaint. Like it was.
Well, I mean, that's what
it could have been him with like his armor.
Suit. Yeah.
I think that would have been at least a little bit better. It doesn't feel like.
Well, it's on the docket, Mixie. The sewer layer is a coming from Playmates, but they haven't announced a date on it yet.
And I wouldn't rule out the fact that we might get a Thalog with that in the suit at some point?
I wouldn't rule out anything at this point if we're getting straight up like re-releases of again Goliath and Demona.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't like.
Someone said that there's already some very specific. Yeah, specific.
Well, we got that Broadway that was like the the variant Broadway where he's in the detective.
Yeah, but that's at least something.
Yeah.
Something.
I'm in the same boat. I thought about that. I mean, when I got this, I was like, well, okay. I mean, he's the clone, right? He's like it is basically, Goliath. Like, but it's so I don't know what my expectation was, but at the same time, like, I agree. I mean, I feel like they could have put him in something a little bit differentiating that. Then now you have that buck for another thing. But I feel,
Right. Wheeled Warriors were so weird because I just remember the commercial for it. Well, at least one of them. So, because I have the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special on tape that my dad taped. So I have like special with all these retro commercials. And I just remember just the Wheeled Warriors having the weirdest commercials. And it didn't really tell a story. It just, you don't know what they did. At least, like, they were just vehicles.
Was it the Wheeled Warriors where the kid turns into the thing?
No, that's Turbo Teen.
Well, but there's commercials, right? Wasn't there like the promos? Promos were very different often than. I mean, there was Turbo Teen too. Maybe I'm thinking Turbo Teen.
I think you're thinking of Turbo Teen.
There we go.
Or
Could be.
What was the other one? There was a live action series where it was a very similar concept.
Oh yeah.
Was
that what? That wasn't VR. That wasn't VR Ranger, right? That's something.
Automan, thank you. Oh my God, these guys are coming in a clutch. Automan, yes, thank you.
Tony
I
was
was like,
fucking
it's
lost.
the exact same thing as the dude turning into a car.
Yeah.
No, Captain Power was different. A great, cool concept. Love the Captain Power designs. I love that whole you basically play with like the ship and the tape that it comes with, and then you're basically like playing a game. Look at him. Great sculpt, great design. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just a Goliath repaint.
Yeah. Well, even the gun, like, okay, the scene that I remember him with the gun, for instance, or I mean, like where he'd be wearing his suit when he's using this, right?
Yeah.
So that's like, even there, it seems like a logical. I don't know. I honestly like this alone is like, I'm glad I just opened this, but this is still. It'll still be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no doubt. This is going to be fun lined up on there. Yeah. Oh, and was it not the Days of Future Past? It was Future Tense, right? Future Tense with like Lexington and all of
They go to, it's an alternate future.
Yeah. But like they, what's this? Not was it
Broadway, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn has a family. He's got right? Doesn't he had a wife?
No,
and
he's with Demona.
There was another.
Brooklyn was with Demona. Lexington, we find out, is the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. He's got a really cool look to him.
Yeah, Alex was the new Coyote. As Santos' son was the new Coyote, Alex. Mm-hmm. Broadway had gone blind. Hudson was killed. Bronx was just old because it was just a future where Goliath just left. And then they came back. Matt Bluestone had a cool, like, almost cable look to him. I remember the new Skeleton Warriors figures. Those were pretty okay. Again, just what a weird, just a very toyetic design.
Well, I mean, that's they've kind of the Four Horsemen are kind of doing some of that, like doing esque, just like they're doing the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah. Esque.
Yeah, with their new stuff. Yeah. I'm liking this too. This briefcase with
the briefcase full of is that just briefcase full of guns or money?
It's full of money and keys. The keys.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is wild. You can have the tendrils actually holding the
But
gun.
they never did closed wings for Thalog, did they?
Not yet.
No,
So,
not yet.
It's weird who comes with who, and it's hard to like track down. Like it is an incentive to get like everyone.
Well, like when they do Puck, for instance, I assume that'll come with like a set of closed wings because it seems to be with the smaller characters or the human characters.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. What I have on pre-order that hasn't come out yet.
It's weird. I feel like there hasn't been a fucking Gargoyle pre-order in forever.
It's been a minute. Yeah. The only thing I remember I have pre-ordered is the Jay White Jazz Wares figure from AEW. Yeah, I think that's really the only thing I have on pre-order right now. And then that just got delayed. So.
Well, there was a big thing too of the Jay White. Like, there's confusion over from the factory or something like that of what was the chase and what was the standard, because it got mislabeled in shipping and production. So like So now there's because or was it him? No, never mind. That wasn't Jay White. It's the Adam Cole. It's because it's Adam Cole in his Owen Hart tournament gear.
Oh,
and so
okay.
there was one was going to be a chase and one was going to be the standard, but somewhere there was a like this one's this one, nope, this one's this one, nope, this one's this one, like type thing. Can't do that. My hands don't work well. But yeah.
Oh yeah, the Batman Forever Batmobile looks really good. Todd is sending me one of them after everyone gets their shipments, but I'm excited to just get my hand on it as the number 2 Batman Forever enjoyer.
Me number 1. I love Batman Forever.
I'm going to guess Batman. I'm just going to guess Val Kilmer really loves Batman Forever.
So
I'm going to assume.
So
I'm wrong, but
the
whatever.
funny shit about that line is, because I was like, man, I'll take my chances of finding the figures, because the Batman and Robin ones, like, new cases just shipped, like that just came to Target. So I'm like, I'll give it time. There was a dude on one of the wrestling groups that I'm on that was selling the bat, the Build-A-Figure bat for like $15 or something like that. I was like, I'll grab that. And I just put it up in Ollie's room to see how long it would take him to notice. And it went on like 3 weeks and he didn't say a damn thing. And then finally he was like, Dad, why is there a bat on top of my bookcase? I'm like, there it is. Like, I'm proud of you.
I just had to look. I got that with the Two-Face a week or two ago.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, does it fit? It doesn't fit.
No, it does not fit.
I was showing I'm friends with Babs Tar. She's a comic book artist and designer, and she had this thing on her Instagram stories a few days ago about how it's Batman Forever's peak Batman, and I was like, yes, and here's why. And so because because you can't see all the Batman Forever shit behind me, but I will show. I can pull up this for anyone who's joining the stream. I do have my Batman Forever Colorforms.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice.
They will be enjoyed eventually, but I just like this art and looking at this right here with my Batman Forever stuff.
So I'll have to see if I can find it. But back in the day, my mom worked for a rep firm, and they repped Acclaim when Batman Forever was coming and when the game was coming out. So I have a set of those Colorforms with a fucking sticker on it that says "Compliments of Acclaim."
That's pretty great,
dude.
Like I have a bunch of random shit from when that movie came out that I always remember being like, why is there an Acclaim logo on all this stuff? Like, genuinely just like I don't get it. And then I remember playing the game and just being like, I remember.
I remember at a show, Ben bought me the McDonald's glasses. I was like, "Oh, that's very sweet of you." But let me ask you this: why would you think I don't already have these? And he's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Well, it's fine. I have 2 sets of Batman Forever McDonald's glasses now. Thank you."
I have my childhood set, and then when I was working at the comic shop, one of my buddies, Todd Michael, was just like, "Dave, I thought you'd appreciate these," and gave me a set that still were in the box. And I was like, "Oh shit!" So now I have 2 sets.
That's cool, at least. Yeah,
the fine china that lives up in the kitchen.
That's pretty great. I like this comment. Looking over here, I did recently hear Batman Forever described as a hanky-panky, less adult parody, and it changed me. Yes, here's the deal why Batman Forever works. What if Adam West 66 Batman was just insatiably horny?
Yeah.
That's essentially
Wait,
it.
What do you mean that it wasn't?
No, I mean like it was horny, but like playful. I'm talking about insatiably horny.
That would just be Robin, right? From my understanding.
Yeah, I do like your jacket. It keeps me safe when I'm walking at night. Yeah, I like this 7-inch scale. I love how he came with the Batusi hands. A+ on that. Oh man, that looks so sick. Congratulations, Dave.
Dude, for a KO, this is insane. Like outside of the leg popping off every now and again.
No, they do not have lead in them.
Why
they
are
are
you
glass.
putting earrings on? What are
They're rat earrings. They're not meant to be, but they fit on my ears, so now they are rat earrings. That's great. Yeah, I'll put this on back. It's fun.
We have lead in them for extra flavor when you drink. No.
They're glass.
They're actually, like, truth be told, they are probably some of the better glasses that I own as far as like quality. I'm like,
those things are nice and hefty. Yeah, absolutely. I do worry with the Two-Face glass, how like the coin like gets bigger and smaller, and then at the very end, I'm like, ugh, gotta be careful with this. Yeah.
Oh, this okay, never mind. I found the other negative of the figure.
Oh no.
Nope. Hold on, they just got it in backwards. I think I can fix this.
I'm surprised that Colorforms aren't bigger right now, because it feels like they just kind of. I mean, I think they still exist, but like that they've stopped using them for different series. They've stopped using them for like larger stuff.
For what? Oh, the stands?
No, for Colorforms.
I mean, they're still out there.
They are, but I'm saying like it used to be like everything licensed, right? It's like anything that was out on the market at that point had like a color, an accompanying color form.
Yeah. What was the Disney movie that year? That would get a color form.
Yeah.
What would Yeah.
So I mean, it's surprising to me that we don't see that as much anymore, and I kind of like have been yearning for that. I don't know. Just because they were fun. You could
make a strong word, Kiki.
That what?
I said yearning is a very strong word.
Well, it's a factual word for color forms for me. I like color forms. I like that you can make it's like baking your own, your own scenes out of whatever was going on.
Exactly.
And it's a lot of imagination and creativity that goes with it. I could have just a color form and like be like I'm like having like a big fight on the thing with different characters from different lines. Like that was like before if I didn't have access to toys at that moment,
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was
actually good. Look at that,
dude. That's really cool.
That's cool. Kiki's yearning like he's a character in Batman Forever. You're not lying. Actually, the cool thing, I'm not knocking color forms. Like I love color forms. Like I actually have I don't think it's the 66 series of Batman color forms, but it's like it's early Batman color forms, probably from about that period, if not like the very early days of color forms.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like blue vinyl with a black print on it, like it's uni printed. And then I have the same thing with Spider-Man, and then like I have Ninja Turtle ones from when I was a kid. Yep. But those those are in rough shape because I played with them a lot.
Yeah.
All this reminding me, I still haven't made my roommate watch Batman and Robin. I need to fix that soon.
So, I'm not a Batman and Robin apologist, but it definitely is whimsical chaos.
Oh yeah, Batman and Robin, I stand by, is what if the 66 Batman series was made in the 90s?
Just continued. It just continued.
Mm-hmm.
Never leave home without it. Batman.
Yeah. Why do you have that line of credit, Batman?
Yeah.
What bank instituted you a line of credit?
Ooh, a good one. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Oh, and all right. This just in. Next Monday, Ace from Ramen Toys will be on here to talk about the Musk playset. So the definitely not sewer layer playset. That'll be fun. Very
the what playset?
The Musk playset. It's Ramen Toys is a toy manufacturer, and they are doing it's a sewer layer playset that has a street scene on top, all as one piece.
Ooh.
I'll pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's real cool. And the first kind of official images dropped of the prototype because they got the production prototype back from overseas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real nice. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. So this is the whole weird thing. This is the whole unit, but so it's the whole thing, and then it actually has LEDs down below. So this will actually be lit up.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah. So it's definitely.
Do we have a price point or not yet?
I don't think they settled on one officially yet, but yeah, I want to say they were saying like somewhere around like $200 or something. Like it's not going to be as expensive, it's a lot of plastic, but again, I don't think they've officially put up a price yet. I know it had been discussed on various streams and stuff, but I don't think an official one has been put up yet.
It's a substantial set though, too. I mean, it's
playset is what we'll call kids playing in the rotted out of cyber trucks. Ooh. We need a new A-team group of figures. Chef. Actually, the funny thing is I'm working on that for Tano right now. Painted up Murdoch. What did I paint up? I painted up Murdoch face and Hannibal last night on the show. Like everybody but Mr. T, because Mattel already did the best Mr. T that you can get out there.
Yeah.
Also, Geeky, I thought you'd appreciate this. I showed it off on yesterday's stream, but my desktop is from a document that I scanned that I found at my mother's house.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Find snacks around.
Not a day goes by that I don't miss those.
Like, oh, they're chewy, but in the good way.
What was there?
Right.
Like, can you show it one more time? Because I remember there being like, who are the characters? It was Bebop,
Mikey, Leo, Donnie, Raph, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, and Leatherhead. There was also like a Turtles logo with Raph holding up the size. That was like a coin.
Yeah.
Dementi fruit patches. And, I was gonna say, and it's that weird thing of like I vividly remember them having that yellow backing, like the yellow bag base color, because none of the other fucking fruit snacks had that. It was that, and then shark
bites
had like blue and silver,
right? Wasn't it? There was shark bites, yeah.
Yeah, shark bites.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You know what, Land? There you go. You can smell like a turtle pie. That's what that's.
Thank God. Finally. Well, I'm gonna go get dinner. Dave, thank you for letting me on and do a nice shout out again to Dr. Squatch for sending me the Cowabunga cleanse. What are you doing with yours?
It's sitting over on my turtle shelf. It's gonna live there the thing is I am sitting over here at least a good probably 4 feet away, and I can smell it.
Is it the same? Same
It's powerful,
flavor.
right?
It's powerful. I will say,
Powerful.
from here, it smells more like just like fresh basil. Like it's more like herbal.
The basil is very the most important part. Chris, fight the soap. Fight the soap.
Is it just the one? The one flavor?
There's the one flavor. Yeah.
There's that, and then I'm trying to remember. There's a company that made a bunch of TMNT like bath bombs and shit. That's at
where one was Krang, I think, right?
Yeah. Like that.
Was that Lush?
Yes, Lush. Those are pretty pricey too, if I recall.
Do not need.
Well, thank you again, Dave. Geeky, we'll talk Gargoyles as always. Griff, try to have a good night yourself.
I'll certainly try.
Geeky when you come up for Twin Cities, we'll go out with Geeky. We'll have ourselves.
Are you in Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're all right in the same neighborhood, I think. Like 10 minutes away.
David only introduced me to Sean, and that was like end of list. And then like
I never saw you to more.
I never saw Sean again after that. But yeah, we'll talk soon and see you guys in November. Okay.
All right.
Sounds great.
Bye.
Bye.
Also, horns out for Griff. There you go. Now I'm thinking of the TMNT Chef Boyardee and the white. Oh, the Chef Boyardee.
Do you remember there? Okay, I don't know if it was on the gummies or what it was on, but Shredder. There was a version of Shredder, and this early version of Shredder where it didn't make the color palette didn't match up right, so it just looks like he's not wearing pants. Do you know what I'm? It was on, but it was like on the advertisements. It was on all the stuff.
Don't Google that, Tony. Don't Google that. Oh, he's going.
I don't know if you'll find it either. I have a picture. I have a picture of it. I can send it to you.
I always remember the Chef Boyardee mail away for Super Shredder that was black. Like that's the one that I remember of like the color variation. But Mighty Mike says, Tony, I've had a rough week. Can I get a goat noise, good sir? Oh, he's muted right now.
He's just in
poking. I don't know if you can hear us. You can hear us? Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Tony, just wave at me when you're good to go. I'm going to pop you up. Okay, there we go.
I missed it. What was that last message?
Oh, Tio said, "Oh, geeky." That Shredder was for adults. Oh no! Darn you, Dave! Let Griff do the ghost scream. No, forgive it. I'm not letting him do it. He had a phone call, so he's on the phone right now, and he has himself muted. So I popped him off the stream so he could actually have. He's down in the. Here, hold on. To prove that I'm not just keeping Griff out, because I know you think that's what I'm doing. It's gonna go a little Inception here. He's right down here. There's Tony.
What?
He's okay. He's okay.
I'm freaking out, man.
It's happening again. Oh, Super Spike hashtag keep Griff out. Damn, he can hear you still. Throwing that out there.
He's band happy too, from what I understand.
I'm not gonna lie, legitimately, like I don't have anything else to unbox. I was like, this knockoff's gonna take me forever, like to get it doing. Like Griff's on the 9th level. Shaggy, if you're okay, the multiverse of Dave, grab the band hammer. I'm not grabbing the band hammer. David Geeky, what is the best Shredder design out of all the variations?
Oh man,
2012.
Man, it's hard for me to. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a cheat because Shredder looks different. I mean, different in this version altogether. But it's two versions. one I like.
Disqualified.
Dang it! It's like the devil. It's like this.
Disqualified.
It's a demon shark. Where from Mirage, where he's basically. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type shit, though. You know what I mean?
Kind of. I mean, like, okay, so they did the Tyrannosaurus Shredder in the Playmates line, right? Wasn't it like? It was like
the Dino Shredder.
the Dino Shredder, and that's close-ish to that. So maybe I'll say Dino Shredder if that's if we need something that's more in toy form.
Hey Ben, honestly, I love the 2003. Damn fine concept. Thing that frustrated me is he was an Utrom, and I know that doesn't count towards the design, but I think that's why I love the 2012 design that much more. Is because the 2012 design was like a weird like amalgamation of everything I loved from the 2003 and the Mirage look. And he also had the extendo blade that I thought was so fucking cool. I mean, IDW also just super fucking solid. Oh, speaking about Miras, Dave, did you see the NECA Mouser pack with Foot Ninja? What? I did not.
Is Vernon going to be a rat? He's going to be a rat.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yes, he is. Well, I mean, it's I love that. I don't think we've ever had a figure of that Corral Shredder, did we? Did they ever make a figure? Like, to me, that's like that should be like the if I'm Super 7 and I've got the 03, that would be the first one I'd be looking at. Is like,
Also, just because you held up Vernon and we were talking about Splinter a minute ago, R.I.P. to Peter. Is it Rennet?
Rennet.
That fucking sucks. Like, I mean, granted, again, he wasn't a young dude. I mean, he was 72, but that's still a good run, but still too early. Talented cat for sure.
Yeah.
Darth Nexus, knives on knives. Yeah. I have two of those Vernon just to have an extra as a mutant. Yeah, I do too. I have him and Irma as the rats. I have them bursting out of a window on my display. No, Geeky, I do not have Karai Shredder figure yet. Oh. I know.
Do we? Is there another thing we could do with that Rat King? Did you do any certain because I was contemplating. It's a 2-pack, right? It's Vernon and the Rat King. So I'm thinking
about, the funny thing is, I ended up getting that second Vernon because Graham only wanted Rat King.
Oh,
so we just split the pack. Honestly, with that Rat King, the one thing that I've always wanted to do is I've always wanted to repaint that one to look more like got you son of a bitch. Sorry. There are 2 mosquitoes down here that have been stalking me. No, but I want to repaint it like Tournament Fighters.
Oh, that's a really good. Well, the Mirage one I feel like would probably be the best.
The Mirage one definitely is more in line with it, but if you wanted another Vernon to make into a rat, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Wait, you have the stuff to make Rat Vernon, don't you? Because you bought that 4-pack. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say you have two Vernons then.
Because he's in the 4-pack too. Yeah. I forget that I have that. Yes, you're right.
Problem solved. Oh, speaking of Irma don't lie, and Geeky would buy a 12-inch Toon Irma from NECA just to have 50 foot. Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yes,
it was on the list.
Absolutely. Well, and
your list was like 87 characters, but top 10, my ass.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. Any version of Irma has my vote. That's like there's so many different versions to do that have never been.
So here's a question for you, because this is just something that I think would be cool.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the 2012 line, do you think we'll get Irma Crane?
I mean, I would think so. I don't know if it's going to be right away.
Oh no, definitely. I don't think it'll be for a while. But I'm curious if we'll just get Irma as like a figure.
Yeah.
Like, and that with a swappable head, and because I don't think they're going to do the like full on like robotic Krang android body extension one, just because it's kind of a terrifying thing.
I don't know. It'd be interesting too. I mean, NECA doesn't really do that like build a figure stuff, but that's almost something where I could see like a piece, kind of like how there's like different stuff that they were seeding in the early days, where it's like we thought it was like building up to something.
I do mean Emo Irma Mixie, because how cool would it be to get a 3-pack of like student Casey, student Irma, and student April? Like, just like that would be a cool way to get like a 3-pack out. Tony, are you trying to get back in? Oh, there we go. Well, that was nice.
It was from Mike. He asked for it.
I know. I saw you going like this.
Ask Ask and I provide.
There we go.
Oh.
See what they provide. That's neat, isn't it?
That's fun. Other than the arm popping off.
I'm not bringing the grip. Grip can free himself. I gave him the capabilities. Like, that's the funny thing is that every so often when someone's like, "Oh my God, Dave kicked Grip," it's like, no.
Yeah, see, I mean, I can do this too.
You're my hot thing.
So, is this the same? Is this
There we
the same? Is this retool from like with Business Suit Casey, or is it
Business Suit Casey has a different mold? I'm pretty sure. He's a bit thicker.
Okay.
Can you make a rat Orange Cassidy? I mean, technically.
So that means we have a couple molds here for some potential mobster characters.
Hold on. Do I have Tony? Do I have? I don't know if I have the Griff Rider in the logo for this one. Hold on, I can do that.
Yeah. So this mouth open here too? I think it does. Yeah, it does.
I can drop that in there. That should work. But I'm watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and it's reinforcing why I hate the Ferengi. Damn, the three I'm just throwing Ferengi hate out there. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Show Tony channel.
Ta-da!
Boink, 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 boink. Put that one up because then it's more universal. I'm watching. Oh, never mind. More Ferengi hate. Super Spike. Don't tell him what I said. He could hear me reading the fucking comments.
Well, here's what I'll ask. What are your top species of different aliens from Trek? And go.
It's one of those things of like, I feel like Klingons and Vulcans, just because they're so prominently displayed in the universe. I'm a big fan of the Romulans, just because I always thought like they had very interesting storylines. But my question is, would you consider the Borg a species, or would you consider it a virus?
I mean, it's a solid.
Mr. Jones, you tease.
It is. I'd say that it's a species. I mean, it's like anything. I mean, I don't know. Anything can be considered a virus.
It's a cybernetic mushroom, essentially. Like it gets put on you and just grows. The fungi. I'm a fungi. Hey. Start the species 8472. Mr. Jones. 3 of the Ferengi are assholes in the worst way. Sorry, I just like that. It's like I like these because they're deep. Oh, this is fungi. I said fungi, not Ferengi.
I think I gravitate more towards like characters that have like are almost mutant-y, right? Like the Caitians, for instance, where it's like you have it's like it's like a species of cat aliens, right?
How the fuck is Graham not here for this? Like we finally talk about Star Trek and Graham's out in the ether somewhere.
Say his name and he appears.
I believe in Joe Hendry. This is the best I got.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't?
Also, I found out that I can't play that in its entirety anymore because it got flagged for copyright yesterday. So I fought the claim of Tony. You okay?
Well, I don't know. Spike says he feels like I'm staring at him intensely, so I I did.
I thought you were gonna drop a log right on like live on air. Jesus Christ! God damn it, YouTube. Yeah, I got to talk to Matt. In the meantime, unfortunately, I can't play that clip in its entirety, which is frustrating. But hopefully, I did contest it because it was YouTube creator music, if I remember correctly. So I'll have to figure. Oh yes, his fife. It's very nice. Not 1, not 2, but 3 cats.
Now I want a Willy Wonka figure too.
Also, real quick before I forget, I don't know if anybody has noticed this, but if you go to Target in the front where their $5 and less bins are, they literally have a plush log.
They do.
I kind of want to get it so that I can run around and sing the log song and then whip it at people.
Got it.
Well,
only for now. Hopefully, it'll be great. Also, I just noticed that you have a Minoru Suzuki picture, Shaggy. That's fantastic.
What?
Shaggy has a Minoru Suzuki picture of him meeting Minoru Suzuki.
I just saw a clip of him today. He was apparently going to try and fight some other wrestler who's now like,
Oh, no. I sent that to you. So he holds a benefit for that wrestler. They were tag team partners and then they were rivals for a long time. So he holds a benefit for it, or for him, every year.
Oh.
And so the thing is this was like the anniversary. And so he challenged him because I don't remember the exact verbiage, but it was basically something of, in order to challenge him, if he could not raise to his feet, he would have won one up on him. And so it was that thing of, because the dude's paralyzed from the neck down, but you saw him go like this and move forward, and it was like, holy shit, murder grandpa's motivated a motherfucker. But yeah, no, it's a good thing.
I mean, obviously, like, I didn't think he was really going to try and beat up a guy in a wheelchair, but
no. We used to call it the dollar
it
spot.
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, no, it was, he holds a benefit, I think it's like a benefit, like wrestling match,
Gotcha.
like a whole event for him. And so he was brought into the ring as kind of a show of respect. Nigel McGuinness challenged Bryan Danielson for the AEW title. Holy shit, though. Well, I'll have to watch the highlights now, I guess. But he's murder grandpa, so. See, so the funny thing is, I do like that Ace Duck. I think it's a cool figure. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't remember him as much from the cartoon.
Well, because he was only in there for literally a second. He was on the TV. That was it. But then the comic came and gave him a little bit more of a spotlight, which was great. And that was a fun comic too. But yes, I mean that's there. What's funny is there was a duck character that was in the Mirage.
I was like, what?
I mean, Ace Duck obviously was in Archie. But there was another duck that was kind of like basically an allegory for. It was like they were parodying Disney characters, or like it was like a mix of Disney and Looney Tunes. So they had like it was in Turtle Soup. There's a backup story, I think, in Turtle Soup. But there was a duck, there was a pig, I think,
figure that out,
and a mouse.
Turtle Soup, TMNTpedia. What?
You're looking it up right now?
Muscle Man. Yeah, I'm trying to. You might have talked about this, but what animal would you mutate into a TMNT world, and what would be your name? Oh, if we were like mutants.
Dude, here's what I'll just say. This throw your face on there, and put a beanie on that. I feel like that could be.
Why do I got half 4 arms? Let's see.
You get to have 4 arms. It's not a why do I have to? If you could have 4 arms in real life, you would not want to have 4 arms?
I didn't say that. Oh, a detective hamster and a samurai duck.
Yeah.
Varmints, Lucky the aviator rabbit, a detective hamster, and a samurai duck, both around the same corner. Leonardo and Lucky smack heads first. The samurai duck and Raphael recover at the same time and each take swinging lines at each other. The samurai duck says he has an ancient Japanese tiebreaker and produces the Jewel of Solutions from Taikwak.
It was very Looney Tunesy feel to it.
That's fair. Samurai duck. Who knew? So is Gigi talking about Who Framed Roger Rabbit with Daffy and Dom? No. Dave would be a samurai. Why do I gotta be a tortoise?
Yeah. Do you have a picture of that or not? You're on Turtle.
I'm still looking for a picture. Hold on.
I have it. I just have to find it. So maybe I could have it in time for next week's. Or I could post it up. Or give it to you to post up. But what animal? I don't know what I mean. I would want to be a lot of different animals. So it's hard to. Here's the thing: if you look up Man Bun, the character Man Bun, who was in Rise of TMNT, it was Harvey Hokum, who was it was an homage to Hokum Hair, but the character Harvey Hokum, I always thought looked like me. So
holy shit.
Are you looking
at why are you secretly Man Bun?
Right?
Tony. He's been holding out on us.
Yeah. I mean, right?
I mean,
it kind of here. I'll see if I can get to the pose.
Just start dressing like your typical barista. that long little goatee and grow your hair out and
well, it's like between. I already look like non-mutated Baxter Stockman, so it's kind of.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm very tired. It's shocking. It's hair-raising. Hey, Dave, do you have any updates on the COJ stickers? I'm traveling to NYC next month. I would love to leave a few around. I should have them. I think they should be in either this week or next. I ordered a rather large reorder because I did COJ, I did the Dave Wonder one, I did Let's Talk Toys, and I did Griff Rider, the Griff Rider logo, and then I think the next batch I'm gonna do the Geeky Tello. And then
what
the Geeky Tello Brio art as a sticker.
Oh,
and a Dave coin is going to be another sticker, but I could only afford to do so many because it had a minimum order, and I'm like, that's 100 stickers each, so it adds up quick. Got to stick one on every manhole cover somewhere nice. The nice thing is these will be vinyl stickers, so they'll be nice and durable. Because all I have right now is I have some of the Dave Wonder ones left from the previous maker, and I'm using those as giveaways at shows. So, sorry, go ahead, Geeky.
Oh, I was just going to ask the chat here too. What animal do you think would be an appropriate mutation for us? If you Tony, that would be.
Just saying.
Yeah, I can see that.
You got the beard. I'm trying to think like a bearded lizard, but bearded lizards don't have beards.
No, I mean, I think even definitely still with a beard.
You could be a llama.
Yeah. Goats. Some of those goats
could be a moose.
It could be. Might be a moose. That's come big. Tony be a bulldog. Meatball. Tony would be a grizzly bear. No, he'd be a polar bear. He doesn't got no pigment left in his beard.
Also true.
Oh, Mutagen, man. That Brow Turtles art is great. Maybe Griff would be Rocksteady. Oh, that'd be cool. I feel like I don't know what I'd be, to tell you the truth. It's kind of difficult to think about that line. I don't know. My brain goes to like some sort of primate. Like I would be like a gorilla or an orangutan. like I don't know. That seems to be more my speed.
I feel like Shaggy Dog for me feels like my
like Shaggy Dog, like the one that fucking punches the dude out in the library.
What?
Wasn't that Shaggy?
Nixie, you don't want to look up. Don't look that up.
Dave Squatch.
I don't. Maybe I like an owl. Is what maybe that's something I'd pick.
See if I can find it.
That's fun. You'd have 360 range to be able to see around you too. That's kind of. I like that. I think
my head just goes.
Well, you think about the functionality. Like, I would love to be in like a gecko, right? Or like or an iguana.
Right? Your eyeballs going all over the place.
Yes. Like, I mean, like Codename Chameleon, for instance. I would freaking love that because there's you. It's basically your Clayface, right? In that capacity, they're taking some liberties there in terms of what a chameleon can actually do. But I mean, if I get to extend out to like whatever I can imagine that my powers are, right? That sounds fun. I would like that.
He's like a chihuahua when asked about the potential TMNT figures. Their special attack is dick bullets in his ape form. So the funny thing is this weekend I drew something that legitimately I kind of want to make into something of a mascot, but I don't want to step on any toes because there's a couple projects that are coming up that might or may not involve this. And did none of them fucking post over to the Facebook? Come on. Anyways, it's a Sasquatch with a luchador mask, and I feel like I want to integrate that into the COJ somehow. And yeah, there he is.
Oh, you're saying
I want to do some merch or something with this because I think it'd be funny. But what up, Airwood, brother?
Oh, when you're saying stepping on toes, because there's another folk who has the Sasquatch essentially as their thing.
Well, there's a bunch of people that do. So it's like, I don't mean it like that. I just think it's funny because I'm from Minnesota. I like wrestling, and it just kind of works out. But I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Hence, Beanie gets the square, if you will. El Squatcho. What is? Oh, that's yeah. It's a haunting skull. Kill me now.
Slam Squatch.
There is already a Slam Squatch, actually.
There is one from Archie. Do you remember T'Pol? Was it T'Pol? I think
something like that. Yeah. I'm hip, Neil. Yeah. Or maybe Geeky is a lemur. No, I'm sticking with Axolotl. Oh shit, Geeky is an Axolotl.
Axolotl, yeah. I could see that. I'd happily be an Axolotl.
He's cold.
Tardigrade? Could I be a tardigrade?
Water bear.
Water bear? Are you writing this down? Are you drawing this right now, Dave? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm actually playing with the Flash Thompson actually still. Well, there's the beef jerky ad that uses Sasquatch. I don't remember Sasquatch. For Givens, I don't know if you meant to spell it that way, but now that's how I'm going to start spelling Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Look out for the Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
It's big. It's hairy. Nope. I'm just going to leave it at that. Dave could be a giant dinosaur / tress with a mustache and a beanie. Dave could be a giant. What's a tress? Dinosaur, dino tress. What's a tress?
Maybe dinosaurs.
Tree. Oh man, I don't know. Geeky needs his own TMNT spinoff where he just gives mutagen to random people.
You get some mutagen, and you get some mutagen.
Ick or death. But maybe Dave is a Kaso. That's Geeky.
Yes.
I'll take it.
I mean, I'm not gonna wait. Why do I gotta be a Cassowary? That's the big bird, right? Yeah, it is the big bird. I'm pretty proud that I remembered what this was.
I guess capybara could work well too. What might be that capybara?
T-Rex. It was a typo.
That'd
be kind of neat. Tiny arms, giant head. That tracks. Wait, I got monkey arms.
I do like that idea. I feel like it's like I don't know, the idea of just handing out mutagen to folks. Like mutagen makeover, right? It's
he's a wombat.
Bam, bam, just whooping everybody's ass with my ass.
Yep. Just the twerk of death. Black bears are the only bears native to Minnesota. Indeed. You know what? So Geeky is Ivan Ooze then. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh,
I get you reference.
Ooh.
Also, I haven't moved this guy off my desk and it just keeps cracking me up. He's like, stupid brotherhood of evil mutants. Shake my fist.
Fucking Geeky just set up a lemonade stand. What?
To see if it fits.
Yeah, just a green lemonade.
Swap it on. 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 Swap it
right?
See if it fits in the jar.
Oh, this Krang?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's do it.
Oh, nope, don't like that. There we go. Mr. Jones, where's my autograph book? Shout it, geeky. I just like the idea of a giant T-Rex dinosaur with a dude's face with a mustache. I think that would be fun.
Well, before I heard you say, I thought when you're saying sack Squatch, I was hearing sad Squatch, and I like that idea too of just the sad Sasquatch.
Hey guys, did you find any of me today?
Oh, jeez.
You'll never find me out here. I'll just go die under a tree. Oh God, no!
I watched that movie Sasquatch Sunset, and Jesus,
that actually works not too bad.
Nice.
I can't fit it in. It won't. I don't. The front won't close, but just holding it there, that's fun.
I like that Mr. Jones says Dinosaur Neil. That is true. That is just a dude with a mustache.
But Dinosaur Neil with like a pink beanie, and I could see that being pretty.
I think I just have to glue this on because this thing keeps falling off. And it has like a key in it. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it has like a key tab. So it's not made to rotate. You know what I mean?
Wah, wah.
Where's my glue?
Which is weird because mine does rotate.
At the thigh? Well,
Yeah.
see, mine rotates down here just fine. This is the thigh cut.
Oh. Huh.
So I'm not entirely sure, but if that's the issue, like that's an easy issue to fix.
It took me a minute because I didn't realize there was there was a little on the back for the head too to keep it in place. So I was just kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna maneuver his spinal stem. Seymour Guts. Isn't that what was his name? Is it Seymour?
Something like that.
Yeah. The human versus the pulverizer from 2012. That's a character
I do hope we get a pulverizer figure. I think that'd be cool. Moonbeam and Davy Dinosaur. Someone draw a pink Dinosaur Neil version of Dave. Wait, what? On that note,
you do it. You draw that.
I don't have time to shit, man. I need more days, more hours in the day, more days in the hour. That works too.
I would love to see that. If Mr. Jones wants to do a dinosaur Neil version of you, I would. That would be phenomenal.
I'll try to do it at Madison this weekend. How about that? Oh man, Dave can draw. Surprise, man! I'm on drying vacations in this show. That's fair. I think I'm going to call it though because I am passing out on air. Just kidding, Dave. You draw real good. You already have an evil dino that needs redemption, Dave. Indeed. Oh, there he is. Look at that. I love that mutagen, man. It's so good.
He's
Mr.
pretty.
Jones, I'm not supposed to be here today. So I'm going to toss it around real quick around the chat so you can pitch what you got coming up, where you going to be at, and all that jazz. And then we'll just call it a night. We'll next week. So, Mr. Geeky, where can people find you? What you got coming up?
Oh, most of the time you will find me right here. But I've got again some new deep dives coming out. Just got some new animations that I've seen the early versions of that look really fun and may include somebody on this show as well. So those will be really neat, and I'm excited to show some of that off soon. New episodes over on Geeky Junior every week. We're digging into some real fun stuff. I just recorded a couple of them that I don't want to say what they are yet because I want it to be a surprise, but it's going to be fun. I'm trying to expand out to some other cool stuff here too. So I'm in collaborative mode. So I know we got a lot of creative people out here as well. So I'm open to some ideas, but I got a lot of stuff coming, and I'm just rambling a bit. But lots of fun stuff coming. 2012 deep dive coming soon-ish. Gargoyles new deep dive for that is coming as well. Stay tuned.
Hell yeah. Tony,
What?
what do you got coming up? Where can people find you?
Stuff and things here and there and everywhere.
God damn it, Tony.
You can find me here usually on Wednesdays, more so on Wednesdays than not lately, but you can find me here always on Thursdays with Griff Riffs. If you're local in Minnesota, you can find me at Minton Box Toys over in Stillwater, Minnesota. You can find me on Instagram at Griff Riffs or Griff Rider. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Yeah.
Hell
Fun
yeah.
stuff.
We all got it. Well, the stand was good for a while. You can find me right here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys. Tuesday is Chop and Shop. Wednesday is Grippin and Rippin. Next week on Monday, Ace from Ramen Toys will be here talking about the Musk playset, so that'll be pretty freaking rad. But yeah, this weekend I will be over in Madison for Madison Pop Expo. Take a look over there if you're in the tri-state area. It's going to be a good time. You can find me on Twitter at Dave Wheeler. You can find me on Instagram at @DaveWheeler. You can find me over on Kara, Patreon, and Blue Sky at davewonder. On Patreon, we got the Discord going on, got some giveaways going on, got a bunch of random time in the Discord too. Corey was in there painting this afternoon. It's a good time. You'll see a lot of these familiar faces that are here on the streams dropping on there a lot. There's also some early videos. Some Patreon exclusives are the 24-hour marathon cast streams. You can get access to that for $5 a month and on up because they're too big to actually edit because they're 25 hours by the time the document's done. But yeah, so just go out patreon.com/davewonder. But most importantly, go check out Extra Life, extra-life.org/participant/davewonder, or just search for Dave Wonder on Extra Life's website. So far, we are $3,500 up in fighting cancer in kids. So make sure to go over there, give if you can, and if you can't, share the link around. At the end of the day, we're trying to do something awesome here as the COJ, as a bunch of nerds talking dirty to you. So just know that I appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the conversation. Thank you, Geeky. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, COJ. I'm off for this week. Tony will be back tomorrow for Griff Riffs. And then, next week we got Ace from Ramen Toys on Monday. So it will be awesome.
Also, Minton Box Toys will be out at Madison Con. So if you're in the area,
Tony won't be there though.
I won't be there, but I have to man the store. And you know what?
On that note, until next time, folks, be good, be kind, much love from Minnesota. Good night, everybody. Sing it, Mike. Mr. Jones, I'm just saying I know a few shows, so hit me up. Bye.